everybody. Ni hao. That's Chinese for hello.
I would normally avoid this sort of man, but on this night, we were connected because Obama became the first nigga president. So I looked at him, he looked at me, we locked eyes. I don't know him, but I walked straight to him and I embraced him. Real nigga hug.
You don't want to have a coke baby that comes out and rips his own umbilical cord and starts crying and crying about plans it has for the future. Then at 4 o'clock in the morning, this baby is freestyle crying, and none of it rhymes. Baby want to rap about selling bricks. You ain't never seen no brick, baby.
They was up here deep throwing this mic, honey.
I like these pandemic shows because the audience is finally as depressed as the comedians are. Welcome.
Just kidding, we still have sex. But no kissing and only from behind. We take the pandemic really seriously.
Recently, I went out with a guy who felt the need to tell me that he could suck his own dick. I was extremely relieved.
So if you need reefers, if you need edibles, reefers. I only use old school terms for weed. Grass. If you need grass, Mike, that's what you smoke. You smoke grass. I can tell. Yeah. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Make some noise for Lifted Laughs. Lifted Laughs in this bitch. Yeah, this Lifted Laughs. Lifted Laughs in this bitch. Finna make your ass laugh. Make some noise for yourselves. My name is Kevin Lance Murray. I'm your host. Come on, keep it going. Clap it up. Oh, we are excited to have a fantastic show. If you're ready for the pandemic to be over so you can get your thought summer on, make some noise. I didn't catch nothing in 2020, so you better believe I'm catching syphilis and chlamydia in 2021. Marcel, make some noise for me. I'm trying to get clapped up. Tom, you getting clapped up this summer, baby? Ideally, no. Okay. You got to fuck in order to get clapped up. Yeah, we out here fucking. Everyone fucks except Tom. This is a great show. Lifted Laughs. Yannick's in the building. He thinks because he's 6'4", which is the best height that you can have, that he gets all the pussy. That's what he thinks. Because he's 6'4". Let me tell you something about being 6'4". It's the best height. Because any taller than 6'4", you got to explain yourself. You feel me, nigga? 6'5", 6'6". They, well, you know, I used to play. I tore my whole meniscus. I tore my meniscus up. I don't really play no more. 6'6", 6'7", you got to have a real explanation. You have to have played overseas. You can't just walk around with all that height and no explanation. And 6'4" is great because the bitches, they love 6'4", because it's tall that you tower over other men, but it's short that they can access your face. That's dope for them, right? So you happy about that? So why you ain't got no bitches, bro? Why you ain't never had no bitches, bro? Make some noise for Yannick's ghost bitches. He fucks ghosts. He out here fucking spirits. I fuck with him. Nah, they can see through and shit. We out here. I tell you one thing. I hurt my back recently. I'm very vulnerable. So Yannick, I'm talking all this shit. You can fuck me up easy right now. Right now for 2 weeks. You got a 2-week window where you can fuck me up because my lower back is fucked up. I got none of my pivots. I can't do shit. You know about pivots, Jamal? You know, I can't pivot for shit. I got no agility. And it made me feel real vulnerable, and it made me have some respect and some sympathy for older people, because they just walking around here vulnerable as shit. And then it made me have respect for handicapped people, too. They walk around here vulnerable as shit. People could just fuck with them, you know? And then it started having me think about women. Women are vulnerable. As dudes, we don't recognize that because we don't deal with that fear walking in the street. And now that my back is hurt, I feel that fear. So I feel you, ladies. Ladies, this one's for you. Gentlemen, if you see a woman walking by herself, don't get all in her face. Don't make her uncomfortable. Don't chase her. That's not what you should do. It's not right. They're vulnerable, Tom. You have to know what you're doing. These women are out here with no protection. So as men, what makes the most sense for us and for our people and for our being, if you see a woman out there late at night, vulnerable shit, maybe she's in an alley. If you see her, you need to rob her, bro. That's money you leaving on the table. Clap it up if you want to rob these bitches. Clap it up. Come on. We robbing bitches. Phoebes, are we robbing bitches tonight? Phoebes put the thumbs up. You know he keeps a box cutter and a slingshot. Just in case the slingshot don't work, he'll cut you. He will cut you. He's a Spanish in that way. Phoebes, where are you from? Jamaica? The fuck out of here. How I don't know that? Where in Jamaica? We talked about this already? Where? St. Mary. You know my mom is from Mandeville. You know it. And my father's from Portland. You know it. My dad lives in Kingston right now. But he has a house in Kingston, but he actually lives in Florida with his bitch. That's what I call the woman that he dated after my mom died, his bitch. You feel me? I never call my mom his bitch. That was his wife. This next woman is his bitch. She's nice, but that's his bitch. And I'll tell you one thing about ladies. When you're dating in your 70s, you're fucked. You got no choices, ladies. Dudes are dead or married. And you know how I know this? Because when my mother died, my dad had an ostomy bag, shitting and pissing into a bag that was tucked underneath his Armani slacks. And you could feel it and you could see it, and it's something. Sometimes it would burst and shit. Sometimes it would burst. Stayed with a tissue. And I tell you what, when my mom died, women were lined up to fuck with my dad, knowing he had that bag. That's how bad it is for bitches. They have to compete for shitbag niggas, bro. So remember that when you out thinking about how bad a bitch is and like how much of a prize she is. Nah, man, you're the prize. Because if you fast forward 40, 50, 60, 70 years from today, and you fucked up, you got one leg, you limping, you limp dick young, yes, she'll still let you fuck. All right, be excited about that. That's what we have in our future if we make it. We might die. Most of us will die in this room. You'll definitely be dead. Tom, most likely, no, you have certain habits. I know about your secret habits, and not the one you're thinking. I'm talking about the stuff you do in Northeast with the thumbs and the latex and the bodysuits and the zipper mouth. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. He got a loose booty hole, that guy, Mike. Loose booty hole. He should whistle when he fall. You ever hear him fall? All right, the first comic coming to the stage is embarrassed to be here. He was like this. Make some noise for the very funny Jamal Russell.
Yeah, get this shit over with. Yeah, niggas robbing bitches in alleys, loose booty holes. It's great. It's a good life. You guys ever seen some shit that make you miss segregation? Huh? No? I was in the gym. I saw this white dude put his whole mouth on the water fountain nozzle. Had to speak to the manager about some colored water fountains. We need this shit back. That's great. My life is great. I got one of those girlfriend things in 2020. You know, thank you very much. It's great. It's all right. I don't own a car, so I realized I need one of those things for a relationship. I don't have any power moves. You know what I mean? Like I can't storm out. I can't get in an argument like, bitch, you don't respect me. I'm out of here. And they go wait on her stairs and wait for an Uber. You know? She, I thought you was out of here. I'm like, Jorge will be here in 7 minutes, bitch. I still don't like you. Very disrespectful. I like that. That's, laugh tracks give me a boost of confidence up here, you know? Oh, man. It's a good life, you know? I don't like double standards, man. I was on the train. I saw this woman talk to this baby, right? She was like, oh, my God, he's so beautiful. He's going to be such a looker when he grows up. When he turned 18, come find me, right? I instantly got upset because as a man, I can't do this shit, right? I can't see a baby like, oh, my God, she's so cute. She's going to fill out nicely. When she turns 18, come find me, right? Yeah, throw my ass in jail, you know what I mean? It's great, man. I was at a bar, and I was standing next to this guy, Greek god of a man, you know, looking very good, right? Some woman comes up to him, she said, I don't know what to say to you, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna take you home. I'm gonna fuck you. And I'm not taking no for an answer, right? I instantly got upset. I can't add this to my repertoire, you know what I mean? I can't see a woman at the bar, oh my God, you're so cute. I didn't know what to say to you, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna take you home. I'm gonna fuck you, and I'm not taking no for an answer. All right, that's great. I love Goofy, it's cool. What else is happening in my life, man? You know, not friends with a lot of people during COVID. Anybody cut friends off during COVID? Right? Yeah. I cut my friend off, Justin. He's only reason I cut him off because he looks better than me, right? Anybody got friends they hate just because they're sexier than them, right? We call him Sexy Justin in our friend circle, you know. 6-pack, caramel skin, Gucci down to the socks, drives a brand new Audi, right? Sexy Justin, you know. Justin looks so good every time we go out, he only gets sound effects from women. They be like, ooh. Right? I get sound effects too, but my sound effects are not like his sound effects, right? They see me, they be like, ah. You not ugly, you just not nobody's type. I'm like, that's the same thing, bitch. That's the same goddamn thing. Don't do your boy like that. All right. I cut my grandma off in 2022, right? Had to stop talking to that bitch, you know what I mean? No? Everybody else? Just me? All right. Figured out she was talking shit about me behind my back, you know? I went to the nursing home, I saw my grandma, we did that weird grandparent show and tell, right? In front of her friends, they had no idea who I was. She was like, this is my grandbaby Jamal. He went to culinary arts school. Nothing, right? Oh, he's the comedian. Still nothing, right? But as soon as I'm about to leave, one of her friends stood up and was like, oh, yeah, you're Jamal. I know you. She talked about you. You the nigga that lost his virginity at 23. I'm like, God damn it, Grandma. You could have told him anything else, bitch. That's right. Yeah, crazy family, man. Got a dad who I figured out was country as shit, which I now know is black slang for he's stupid. Right? Anybody got a stupid father out there? No, just me. Everybody's father's smart. All right, cool. And one got stupid dads. All right, it's great. You know, thank you, sir. You know, got a black mom. It's great. Sometimes, you know, she got that weird black mom science. You know what I mean? Where it's not. The science don't add up, but you learn a lesson, you know what I mean? Like I was in the grocery store, had my friend Sean who had vitiligo, right? That's when you have half black skin, half white skin. You know? I said, Mom, why does Sean look like this? Because he got a black mom and a white daddy, that's how they turn out? She looked at me and said, no, boy, Sean fucked up. Sean didn't want to listen to his mother. Right? So she smacked the black off his fucking ass. I was like, all right. That's not good. All right. That's nice. Thank you, imaginary crowd and people I don't know. All right. Cool. This has been it's been a great time. You guys have been great. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Yes. Keep it going for Jamal Russell. Bringing that heat. BW coming in. What are you doing? You standing by the door? Make a decision, bruh. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. You're going to close the door? You're going to come in? Where are you going? Make a decision. We're going to keep this show rolling. This next comic coming to the stage is one of the most animated comics in the District of Columbia. Please make some noise for the very funny Mr. Marcel Neal. Come on, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
I like that song, Kevin. That joint was tight. You know, like whenever the job try to give me a drug test or something, I immediately turn into a Jamaican rapper. You know, they be like, Marcel, can you go to this drug test appointment, I'd be like, it's against my religion. Oh, no, I fucked up. All right. I'd be like, it's against my religion to take the drug test. No man. Hey, look. Kevin out here sympathizing with the ladies, sympathizing with the women, talking about they vulnerable, man. Fucking vulnerable. You believe that shit? I ain't fucking vulnerable. Let me tell you something. A woman walking in the alley at night, I tell you how she can protect herself from me. Start fucking talking. You know? It's like that. Keeps me away. All right. Oh, you got some treats there, buddy. Oh, god damn. All right. D'Angelo Joyce taking the Alex Starr route. I see you. There you go. That's one way to find the funny. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah. He wasn't when he started. It's like, nah, look. Nah, it's cool. So, I don't know why I asked to go next. Let me tell you something. Where my toxic people at? Toxic people, put your hands together. Right? I knew I was toxic when I watched Malcolm and Marie, and I was like, you know what? They both right. Yeah. Toxic, man. Of course, y'all all know my relationship situation. My girl's a bitch. And, you know, I can't fully blame her, though. You know what I mean? Because, like, you know, I know she got an attitude, but look, if she was stealing my money, I'd be mad too, you know? And she just drink that wine and fall asleep, and her purse be right there. And, you know, she get really drunk. So I could just convince her she spent it, you know? Yeah. Hopefully karma don't come back on me. Maybe that's just a blessing, you know? Thank you. How much is in your purse? And how much do you drink, lady? Because we can do something later. You got to imagine she's out there. You gotta imagine she's there. I imagine she's a beautiful, big-breasted woman. Because that didn't sound like a black laugh, you know. So, what else we got, man? Feminists, right? Feminists at my neck and throat right now, you know? I don't know why. Right? You don't get it either. We are going to talk after this because you get me. And then after that, you're going to get me. Right? That's the sort of crowd work I'm doing. I'm trying to work with that crowd member after hours. Yeah. Okay. She's not really here, folks. So the feminists, they at my neck and throat right now. You know, they want to kill me, you know. I don't know why. I don't know why, Kevin. I said I stand with women at the motel check-in. You know, I don't play around with the situation. I don't play around with the situation. I know it's fucked up for ladies. Because men, they expect sex after every good deed. We really do, you know what I mean? I saw this lady walking down the street. I was like, excuse me, miss, your shoe untied. She was like, thank you. But why you taking your pants off? I'm like, so we ain't doing this. I should have let your ass trip, you know? You can't be nice to motherfuckers these days. It's crazy, man. It's messed up, man. The feminists, it's wild though. I don't like the catcalling before I get out of here. I just want to tell everybody, guys, you know, you don't gotta cuss a girl out just cause she don't respond to you in the street, you know? Cause she ain't ignoring you all the time, you know? She might be deaf. You know, she could be deaf. You know, so I keep a starter pistol with me, you know, when I'm outside and I say something and if the girl don't respond, I shoot it in the air, you know? And if she take off running, damn, I fucked up. If she don't take off running, then I know that she deaf, you know? But if she take off running, well, don't thank me for the workout, bitch. Like, learn to speak. That's all my time. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Keep it going for Marcel Neal, the comic that must chew gum on stage. He loves chewing gum. Doesn't make a big deal at all. It's not a big deal at all. Just chew gum when you have a microphone right in your mouth. That makes perfect sense. No one cares. No one hears the gum sounds. It's all good, bro. Who said that it's like rule number 1 not to chew gum when you're holding the mic? Who said that? Nobody/everybody. Shout out to Marcel Neal. Make some noise for him. He is here. Next comic coming to the stage. Very funny Caucasian. Make some noise for Thomas Dykes. Dykey Dyke. White.
What a surprise. I am white. What's up, everybody? Thank you. I was watching sports. This guy's name was Caesar to Jesus. Like, if your last name is Jesus, maybe you don't name your kid after the leader of the people who killed Jesus. Maybe. I don't know. It's like I'm watching sports and Hitler Goldstein has the ball. That woman is getting tickled. Someone help her. Like, we need to figure out where she is. Send some help. Okay. I was watching sports. They said this guy had sneaky speed, right? He had really sneaky speed. There are 2 things you need to have sneaky speed. 1 is to be fast, and 2 is to be white. Wow, that guy is sneaky fast. I was not expecting that shit. No way I was expecting that shit. Wow. So sneaky fast. I'm Jewish and I don't get Proud Boys. Because like old school German Nazis are like, we have to protect the German race. But Proud Boys are like, we have to protect this mix of the English and the Scottish and the Irish and the French and the Spanish and the Portuguese and the Germans, the Austrian and Hungarians, the Polish and the Belgians, the Dutch and the Liechtensteinish and the Luxembourgers and the Swedes and the Swiss and the Finns and the Norwegians and the Italians and the Sicilians and the Czechs, the Slovakians, the Slovenians, the Bosnians, the Serbians, the Herzegovinians, the Greeks, the Macedonians, the Romanians, the Bulgarians, the Russians, the Ukrainians, the Latvians, the Estonians, the Belarus. I lost count. There's 39. Okay. I am fear for whatever that man's going through. There's 39 different goddamn kinds of white people. There are. Can't have a master race ideology with 39 parts, can you? What are you going to do? Form races Power Rangers? Come on. I'm worried for these poor people watching this show. I really am. But no, and Nazis are obsessed with Jews. They're listing, categorizing, put little stars of David next to pictures of Jews. They're not going to get everybody. You know why? Because none of y'all, except for everybody who's heard this joke before, thought it was Jewish till I told you so. That's why. It's true. Y'all thought it was Amish. I'm my own laugh track now. Look at me, I'm killing it. Yeah, man. So, like, I was behind Soldier Field at the last Grateful Dead show, and I just noticed all this trash everywhere, and I just thought, if I'm gonna make a better world, it starts with me. And I started picking up trash, right? And I meet this guy, and ladies and gentlemen, this man was too high to stand. And he was like,
I appreciate what you are doing, my child, and I will give you a name so you may continue on your journey. And your name shall be,
He wanted to nickname me Tom the Trash Fairy, which makes perfect sense, right? A helpful fairy picking shit up. But he thought it had like a gay connotation, which is a stupid thing to think. I don't give a shit. So he nicknamed me Tom the Trash Elf, right? So I'm 6'3" Tom the Trash Elf. I'm picking up trash. I meet these kids get me high, kids get me drunk. Acid dealer shows up, get 2 tabs of acid. And the acid is so good, I literally turn into 90s superhero. Captain Planet, he's our hero. He's gonna take littering down to 0. Nobody likes that joke. It's for me, that's okay. I'm picking up trash. And the cops come in and they're on Segways, which is really convenient for joke writing purposes. They come in on Segways up on the road, and I just walk right up to them. I'm too high and too white to be afraid. And there's this 5'1" black cop on a Segway, so he's about 3 inches taller than me. He's like leaning over and he's like, "What are you doing?" "I'm picking up trash." "Yeah, you're drinking that." I still had a beer. "Okay, where do I go?" "Over there." And then they all just kind of segue off. And I start to realize as I watch them leave, they're not actually going to stop me from picking up trash. And I hear them in the field, and I see them coming in their Segways on the road again, and I hear them talking to themselves. And one of them's like, what's that kid doing? And I hear the black cop, and he's like, I know what he's doing. He's picking up trash. That's where all this trash up here near the light post. And they all bust out laughing and segue away. And if there's a lesson that anybody should take from all of this, a valuable, important lesson, it's this. Save the environment, do drugs. Just do all the drugs, it's good. Do heroin, do every last one. It's good for the environment. How am I doing on time, Kevin? Now I'm fucked. I'm dead. That's the last thing you're supposed to ask, because then you're fucked, right? Anyway, my name's Tom Dykes. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Keep it going for the original Amish murderer, Tom Dykes out here. If you need cheese or milk, holler at him. He's your boy. Next comic coming to the stage. He's not tall. Make some noise for D'Angelo Joyce.
Turn my mic up. Does it work? I'm tall in my mind, y'all. How you guys doing? Woo! Can I get a woo from the audience? I meant the other audience, but all right. Y'all will do. Damn, that's terrible. Oh, man. How y'all day been? There we go. That's all bad. That's not like, woo, we're here. Man, my day started off pretty bad. I woke up. My nose has been stuffy because I got a cold. And I grabbed the tissue that was on the side of the bed, and I blew my nose. And I was like, this kind of smells like my cum. Too dark? Too soon? All right, my bad. Man, this whole Lil Nas X thing, it's interesting. I mean, you got all these different perspectives on the video. You know, you got a young 21-year-old in booty shorts grinding on the Lord of the Underworld. And people are like, you go. This is excellent. And some people were like, yo, he's getting back at the people who made fun of him for being gay. And others are like, this is a travesty. But my main concern is not really all that. It's just no one's really addressing his age. He's 21. He's young. He doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. What if he's like, turns 28, and he's like, fuck, I'm not even gay for real. You know what I mean? Now you got all this shit out on the internet. How you going to recover from that? It's too fucking late. Thank you. I should be more natural, right? Yeah, I know. My bad. When a camera, it's hard to like continue on when you got a camera. Yeah, but that one's recording me. But this is like, you know, it's different. Like I see it, and I'm trying not to act like I don't see it, but I do. You know, I think has a lot of women complain too, and I think men have the worst double standard when it comes to dating and relationships because, like, any woman, like Valerie, she can go to a random daycare right now, see little children, and then go, ooh, this stirs my ovaries. Yeah. But none of the men can go in there and be like, ooh, this stirs my nuts. Right? My nut is in there. I'm here to pick them up. I think that's a ridiculous standard. Here's another weird double standard. We tell kids to go to the door on Halloween and say what? Trick or treat. But then we have the nerve to get upset when someone hides a razor blade in the candy. It's like, why is Timmy's little mouth bleeding? Trick, bitch. What you thought? How old is that kid? That is strange. It's like a 7-year-old being tickled at a comedy show. Growing up, I used to like Superman comics, and I always thought it was weird. He had this dual identity, right? He had his glasses on. He was Clark Kent. He took them off. He was Superman. And for some reason, no one noticed the difference between the two. And I used to think that was bad writing. But then as I got older, I realized that it's true, and I can show you. I can prove it. All right, you ready? Nerd. Nigga. Nerd. Nigga. Fuck the put back on. I stay at the work and fix your PC, no pretty problem. Nah. All lives matter. Yo, I don't think my mom gets the credit that she deserves in this world. I don't think black women get the credit that they deserve, you know, because I think for sure that my mom invented trap music Because every time she would whoop me, she would go, nigga, didn't I tell you not to lock that fucking door? I ain't playing with you, nigga. Ain't gonna tell your ass no more. If you think I'm fucking playing, beat your ass down to the floor. Nigga, move your hands. Nigga, move your hands. Nigga, move your hands. Nigga, move your hands. Nigga, didn't I tell you not to lock that fucking door? I ain't playing with you, nigga. Ain't gonna tell you ass no more. If you think I'm... So that's why niggas know how to dance, because we got beat to rhythm and shit. That's why we doing this shit right here. Dodging the belt, trying to catch that shit. That's why all niggas know how to do it. My rhythm is all right, but I got to stop getting whooped at 11, so that's why it's all balanced a little bit. It's all good, though. I got a son. He's 5 now. Smart, ads, and all that good shit. But he doesn't always understand social cues. So we'll be out, and he'll say, hey, Dad. Play this game, a compliment game. And he'll say, hey, Dad, I like your hair. I say, oh, cool, son. I like your hair, too. He goes, I like your face. Oh, I like your face. And I say, I like your shirt. I like your pants. And then he'll go rogue. He'll be like, I like my pee-pee. I'm like, all right, cool, I guess. I mean, you know, no body shaming here. Then he goes, I like your pee-pee too. And I'm like, bro, we are in Walmart right now. Fuck is you doing? All right, y'all, that's my time. D'Angelo, appreciate it.
Keep it going for the one and only D'Angelo Joyce, bringing you that heat. This next comic coming to the stage, very funny guy. Make some noise for Hamza Bera. Yeah. He wasn't ready. He didn't know. Shirt striped like shit. I see you.
Hello, everyone. My name's Hamza Bera, and I'm from Manchester, United Kingdom. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm just playing. I don't talk like that. What's up, everybody? My name is Hamza Bera. I'm from Alexandria, Virginia, but if I make it, I'm going to probably tell everybody I'm from D.C. Been enrolled, man. It was hard. For real, what high school you went to? Well, actually, I went to Largo. Then I transferred later. Man, not from D.C. Aren't you tired of people bringing their emotions on the road, though? Like, oh, my wife cheated on me. You can't get over. Oh, I'm ugly. You can't get in front of me. I'm sorry, that, God don't like your face and you can't satisfy your wife, but I'm just trying to get to Wendy's, man. But on my way here, I actually saw 3 cars just stopped in the middle of the street, just having a conversation like it was all good. Just like it was all good in the middle of the street. And I knew they were foreigners because I can't imagine 3 white dudes doing that. Connor, Dylan, Ryan, what the fuck are you guys doing here? Let's get out of the street, bro. We're blocking traffic. Meet me at Steak and Shake. I know all white people aren't from Southern California. I just don't feel like doing every region. Cletus, Dagnabbit, is that you? Meet me on down at the Famous Dave's. It's all good, though. Them Alabama roads aren't that busy. Not much is going on. Everybody's going to Famous Dave's. Oh, my gosh, no. But I don't fuck with Alabama, though, because I heard about their weed laws and heard about the horrible things they'll do to you for a small amount of weed, like 10 years in jail for a joint or something. It's crazy. But it's backwards as fuck, because I heard about their gun laws, and they're loose as hell. According to Stand Your Ground Statute 12, if more than 30 facial muscles are flexed in an aggressive manner, you have the right to open fire. Jeez. But I was on Instagram the other day, and I saw one of my little girl cousins. She's not so little anymore, 15, 16, and she had a boyfriend. And in the back of my mind, all I could think of was, bitch-ass nigga trying to fuck my cousin. And he seemed like a nice guy, too, you know what I mean? But still, bitch-ass trying to fuck my cousin. I felt like how a father would feel toward the guy that's trying to get with his daughter. I mean, he's trying to have sex with your... Fuck, you gonna be friends with him? That's just bad parenting. I ain't even met him yet and I don't like him. He ain't even born yet and I don't like him. Stab somebody in their balls for trying to give birth to the dude that's gonna have sex with my daughter. premeditated justice. That'll pass in court. No, but I think the reason why like we hate it so much is because, you know, it's natural and there's nothing we could do about it. But it's also natural for me to want to fucking kill you. And that's what I'm gonna do. Kill you. Fuck that. Hey, buddy, I know how this goes. Fuck that. We're natural enemies, like meerkats and cobras. What's up, pimp? How you doing today, man? He's like, me? I'm me? He's bashful. He's like, oh, shit. Talking to you, man, Mr. Kevin. How you doing, man? Men love it when you give them pet names like pimp and stuff like that. We act like we don't, but we do. We're like, damn, he called me a pimp. I appreciate that. I knew this outfit was nice. Until they call somebody else a pimp, you know? Then you feel like you got cheated on. It's like, damn, bro, I thought this was the beginning of a bromance, and this is how you do me? Same with like when you don't see somebody for a long time, they always say the same thing. How are you? You look good. The way they're saying is like, wow, I thought life would kick the shit out you by now. Look at you, matching sneakers, no suicide attempts. You look good, motherfucker. Men say it to men too, it's standard. You look good. No, you look good. Wanna fuck my bitch later? Normally I wouldn't, but you look extra good, so she's there if you want her. Now that's brotherhood. I didn't wait. Say it again. I didn't get that. She was like, yeah, no, no. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I'll leave it at that. She probably had a bad experience with that. Somebody probably told her she didn't look good. Oh, you know, that probably. No, but seriously though. All right, is that my time or I'm good? I can keep going. I'm good. I can keep going. No.
Yes, make some noise for Hamza Bera. I knew I had to watch out for him because he's wearing black Air Force Ones. That's how you know somebody is dangerous. That's the official robber's footwear. Did you know that? People who rob, I can tell. I get that vibe from you. Make a, clap it up. Ah. You know, I like what you said about when black dudes greet each other. Is that what you said? You were talking about that? And another good one is when you haven't seen people for a while or you don't want to talk to them and you say that quick get out of jail free card. Be like, man, I'm just trying to get like you, baby. I'm trying to get like you. All right, baby. I'll holler at you, baby. All right, peace, baby. Ah! You going upstairs or downstairs? What's back there? Where are you going? He's not back there. No, he is. He might be. Is he back there? Yeah, we're going to keep this show going. Next comic coming to the stage. Very funny lady. Make some noise for Valerie Apperson. Yeah, I had to give you the shot to clap back.
Hello. All right. So, I'm half white and I'm half Mexican. And my Mexican side is very generous. I'm like, mi casa es su casa. And my white side is like, they're all my casas. So being half white and half Mexican is cool. I think it's a pretty good deal because I don't have to be afraid of cops, but I also don't have to take responsibility for slavery. And I think that actually technically makes me the only person who can speak to the manager. So if anybody needs anything, you just let me know. Here's a question for you. Is brown face wrong if it's your mom's makeup? I don't know. Being mixed is weird. When you're mixed, every relationship is an interracial relationship, unless you meet your exact mix and then it's just family. Yeah, that actually did happen to me. I dated a fishmonger, and it was, I didn't get any discounts off of fish, and I didn't need any. So that's what happened with that. Yep. But now, I'm dating my ex, so give it up for that. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, way to pull through for me, man. But, I'm dating my ex, and it's kind of like going on a roller coaster that already made you throw up. And I just kind of figure if I don't drink this time, then maybe, like, I don't know, maybe I'll still throw up. We'll see. There's so many variables that go into throwing up. But if you try real hard and you, like, get into a meditative state, you can avoid actually throwing up if you want to, like, I've had some, like, Olympic-sized hangovers to where I really had to dig deep to get through it, but I didn't throw up. And I think that's a sign of mental strength if you can challenge yourself to do it. Next time you feel a little queasy, don't do it. See what happens after that. I don't know, man. My parents are in a cult, so yeah. Sometimes I think it's my responsibility to help them get out of the cult, but then they're gonna wanna come over, and I can't deal with that aftermath. I'm not equipped for it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not equipped for this set either, apparently. But I don't know. It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't have to worry about their retirement because, like, Armageddon's tomorrow, and that's it. Yeah. It was interesting growing up as a Jehovah's Witness because I was very sheltered, but at the same time, I wasn't because I had to preach to everybody, and I'd have to go into everybody's house. So, like, for example, there's one time we had some sort of Bible study with this lady who's visibly on crack. It's so obvious that she's on crack. And it's like, do you want to hear the message or not? And she's like, no, I want to smoke crack. That's what I was doing before you got here. And there was a lot of, there's a lot of stories like that. No holiday stories, though, so feel free to throw in some extra pre-rolls, you know. I'm always going to try to milk the sad, no holiday Jehovah's Witness childhood. I do remember a lot of jumping balloons. My parents tried to make it up to me. So, half deprived, half kind of bratty. I don't know. I'm a feminist, but I'm lazy. So I only fight for my own rights. And one of those rights, yes, thank you. One of those rights, I think, is the right to not be constantly targeted by advertisements that are meant for women. So what I do is I follow men's suits hashtags everywhere. And I search for men's suits hashtags, and I click on men's suits ads whenever I see them. And I do this so much that eventually my phone and my tablet and my laptop only show me advertisements for men's suits. And it's like the advertisers can't even get me. I'm like immune to it. And I'm gonna like the way I look. I guarantee it. All right. I'm Valerie Apperson. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, that's fine. Make some noise for Valerie Apperson. What happened? Yeah, rest in peace, DMX. He's a dead person now. And, that sucks. Dead man X. I will say that we all love DMX, and I have a special relationship with DMX because when I was in high school, he had just got his money. He had just came up, and he bought a house in Mount Kisco, which is the neighborhood that I grew up, close to one of the neighborhoods that I grew up in Westchester. And we would just find him and follow him, and our lives revolved around DMX spottings. It was a thing. We all had the Nextel chirp, like, so we would see him at the mall and then chirp, and then we would corner him, and my boy Mike Lee, who's this Korean weed dealer who would sell you a .9 and then make you smoke it with him for $20. He's really weird, really aggressive guy. He saw DMX chirp me and my friend Aaron Bergman, Jewish, and we all descended on the mall, the Westchester Mall in White Plains, New York, and we found DMX. And DMX, he was exactly as he is. Like, that's not an act. That voice is not a voice that he does. That's how he talks, even to children. We were children. We're 16, 17, 15. That was the ages. I was 16. My man Mike Lee gave him a .9 for free. Mike Lee handed him some weed in an aluminum foil. X saw it in the mall, opened it up, said, "Oh, it's some good shit. Y'all trying to smoke?" To me, Mike Lee, and my man Aaron Bergman. So we're starstruck. We're super excited. We're like, yeah, but we're trying to act cool. Like, yeah, yes, we want to smoke with you, DMX. So he invited us into his white Yukon XL. It's a GMC truck. Ride American. You got to ride American. It's a tremendous car. We get into this car. It's me, DMX, Mike Lee, Aaron Bergman, and DMX's bodyguard. The bodyguard and DMX are in the front 2 seats. The bodyguard's driving. DMX is in the passenger seat. 3 teenagers in the back seat. DMX proceeds to roll up a blunt with the weed that Mike Lee just gave him, who was a child. And DMX is rolling up this blunt, finishes rolling it up, licks it, and then dips the whole blunt in a vial of brown fluid, right? And we're like, oh my God, DMX, what's in that vial, you know? Oh my God, X, and DMX tells us that it's hash oil. And we're like, oh shit, we about to smoke hash oil with DMX. We're excited because anything weed is exciting to us. So you mean to tell me that this is an oil of weed? So we already like weed. This is the more weed of weed. We're excited. So we got double weed blunts. We hit it. Mike Lee hits it. But I look at it and it's crackling. It's fizzling. Some weird shit's happening, you know? And then it smells a little bit like gasoline in the car, I'll be honest. So then I hit it too. And I'm like, okay, no. And I run out of the car. Immediately run out of the car. I didn't know what it was, but I knew what it was, Yannick. Dust. It was boat. It was my first experience with boat. I don't know if you guys understand. I don't know if you guys understand the significance of dipping a whole blunt in. Like usually when you smoke wet, you dip the tip of it, like a cigarette or whatever, into the liquid. But he dipped the whole blunt, and it didn't seem to affect him at all, which made me believe that he was on crack. He had to come down from the crack, and that's why I use the dust. But make some noise for DMX. Rest in peace, Earl Simmons. I may share another Earl Simmons story throughout the evening. We have 2 more comics left. I want to give a shout out to the crowd, who's been a great crowd, very attentive, a great audience, and you on the internet, you people, thank you so much once again for joining us for Lifted Laughs. I love both of you. They're my sister and her husband. That's who watches each week. Thank you so much. Shout out to them in New York City. Next comic coming to the stage. He's tall, but not unreasonably so. Make some noise for the very funny Yannick.
That's funny. Yeah, man, great story, man. DMX is for the kids, y'all, as you know. That's funny. You were talking about, you said I ain't have no bitches earlier. Come on, bro. I thought about that the whole time. Like, say I ain't got no bitches. Oh my God, zero. I get in trouble every day for having bitches. Come on, man. I know I know I'm skinny, but I have some, bro. Like, not a lot. Come on, man. Yeah, chlamydia. Chlamydia is scary, man. I was looking it up the other day because I might have it. You know what I mean? I was just looking it up to get informed about the diseases out there. And I don't know. I used to have a lot of unprotected sex when I was younger. Like this one time, this girl was like, I'm not really used to this casual, unprotected sex thing. And I was like, oh, we could put on suits if you want. Yeah. You know, I got some polos in my bag. We could turn business casual. You know what I mean? I know we just met, and it's a little awkward. Yeah, you know, I don't like it too much. I had to stop, though. I had to stop because this one time I was in the Bronx. I was in my friend's house. We were watching rap videos because, you know, that's what you do when you're at your friend's house in the Bronx. We were watching rap videos. There was a girl there, and she was like, oh, I love niggas with dreads. And I'm like, okay, you know, I have dreads. You know, maybe we could work something out, you know. So we keep watching the videos. At some point, my boy gets up, and he's like, yo, I'm about to go to the grocery store. If you trying to, like, you can, you know what I mean? So, like, he daps me up. He gives me, I guess, permission to try to fuck her. I don't know. So he walks out. My other boy goes to take a shower. I'm like, I don't know if they want, I don't know what's going on, you know. So I sit next to the girl, like, on the bed, you know, and I'm like, yo, so you got a boyfriend? She's like, no. I'm like, so what you trying to do? At this point, I'm not asking about her aspirations. This isn't not about her hopes and her dreams, you know what I mean? This is how we ask for consent in the black community. I don't know if you're familiar. what you trying to do, you know? Yeah, so she starts backing off from her wholeness a little bit, right? So then to convince her, I go, I'm African, so just gesture in the general area of my penis. And I don't know, that it worked. It worked. She's like, so we get up, we go to this other room, right? We go to this other room. I see a bed. I go to lay on the bed, and she's like, no, not on my bed. You got to hit it from the back while standing up. I'm like, oh, that's a woman with standards. Like, you can't fuck me on my bed, but in the bathroom at Taco Bell, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Yeah, I didn't have a condom, you know. I didn't have a condom, so it's like for 2 weeks later, like every cough was like, oh shit, is this? They got me. This the AIDS. I'm going down. They got me. Fuck. Yeah. I was watching a documentary, switching gears, documentary about bull riding. Because, that's how I travel. I can't afford it right now. I was just watching this documentary, and it was about, black dudes trying to break into bull riding, And all these white dudes were mad, these racist white dudes. And he was like, one of them walked up to me, and he was like, you ain't no cowboy. I was like, yo, well, first of all, what's going on with grown men trying to be a cowboy in 2020? Bro, just get a phone, go on YouTube, man. You can get a different hobby. It's really, and also, it was kind of weird because it was this racist won't let me abuse this animal. It was just what's the point of bull riding anyways? Get it? What's the, oh, a free animal. Let me get on top of it. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. I was on for 6 seconds. Put that on TV. What? What is the... how do you even get respect as an established bull rider? You know what I mean? Listen, Bobby, you got to do your homework now if you want to be something. Nigga, you ride bulls. I don't know if you're qualified to tell me anything. Yeah. I worked at, I've worked many places. I kind of like, quarantine because, I haven't had to work. I worked many places. One of my least favorite jobs was I had to make sandwiches. Had to make sandwiches at what's the name of this place? It was Cozy's. You ever heard of Cozy's? Okay, yeah, I had to make. So first of all, I think I'm too tall to be making sandwiches. My ego is just too big. No matter how you could order, you could come up to me the nicest way, hey sir, how you doing today? Yeah, I love your black cozy shirt, your hairnet, and your non-slip shoes. Can I please get a turkey club? And all I would get from that is, yo, what's up, bitch? Make me a fucking sandwich. No matter how nice it is. It could be a little kid. It's just, it's a person asking me to make a sandwich, and it hurts, man. It hurts my pride. This one time I almost cussed out the bitch. What'd you say, bitch? Oh, sorry, I forgot I worked here. I apologize. First day, I'm sorry, ma'am. All right, my name is Yannick. Thank you. Hey, if you're at home, let me tell them. If you're at home, follow me on Instagram. Yannick is art. YANNICKISR. Anyways, thank you, man. Have a good night.
Yeah. Keep it going for Yannick. And remember, he definitely has hoes. Just he needs everyone to know that he definitely has hoes. To the point where he gets in trouble with his hoes for having hoes that are other than the hoes that know that they're his hoes. Additional hoes. Binders full of women, I believe he said. Binders full of women. Next comic coming to the stage. It's like a TED Talk when he talks. Also focused because he talks mad fast. The human Adderall. Make some noise for Michael Walcott!
Thank you. Give it up one more time for Kevin Lance Murray. He does not wear a mask. He will not get the vaccination. He's just going to rely on the rest of us to wear our face prophylactics so he doesn't get a disease. It's basically how the rest of us approach condoms. He's going to get COVID. I definitely have had children out of wedlock. What's up, folks? Woo! Y'all, is this creepy? Does anybody here Google Tinder dates? Is that creepy to Google Tinder dates? Nah, right? Is it creepy if I like don't wait until their Tinder dates? I just Google Tinder connections. Dude, I got 2 messages in. I'm like, good vibes, loves to travel. Let's see what the streets are saying. And by streets, I mean fiber optic cables and Amazon Web Farm services. Dude, how can I not? You're going to give me like your current city, where you went to school, current occupation, where you work, and first name? Come on. I'm on your LinkedIn in 5.5 seconds. Instagram in 2 seconds more, and I feel like fucking Sherlock Holmes. The game is afoot. She does not actually have dog ears. It turns out that was some kind of Snapchat filter. Elementary, my dear Watson. In that, an elementary school kid could have figured this out. That's how I like my... Okay, finally got a laugh. It was her. Better than Goofy. Y'all think? What do you think of the kids these days? Kids? Are we in good hands? Is the next generation coming up strong? You don't know? Everybody says they're addicted to their screens. I see people like complaining about this all the time, like online and shit. Kids are addicted to their screens. I'm like, you know, you're looking at the screen when you wrote this on Twitter, right? Or do you think you're self-righteous because you split up your 20 hours a day of screen time between a laptop, a cell phone, and 3 smart TVs? There it is. Kids are better. They do it with 1 device. It's a smaller carbon footprint. Or were you one of the ones who spent the last year, meditating and journaling in cursive into a paper notebook and knitting clothes for your family? No, you're doing what the rest of us were doing. Binge watching shows on Netflix, running errands on Amazon, and bookmarking your favorite Pornhub tabs to help ease the tension of humanity's little fender bender with the apocalypse we're in the middle of. Dude, the kids are all right. The truth is, the kids are better than us. That's how it's supposed to be. Every generation improves on the last. Every generation learns from the mistakes of the last generation, harnesses the technology of the day to incrementally steer the species towards something slightly less repugnant. Sure, my generation didn't force people of color to the back of the bus, but we definitely didn't leave Britney alone either. And we were quite complicit in the exploitation of women when we rubbed one out at 2 a.m. to a Girls Gone Wild infomercial. And the shit the kids are watching nowadays is just better. It's way better. So my son, he's like older now, but there was a time when he was like 4 years old, and he was watching a bunch of cartoons on YouTube. It was like some Disney shit. One ended, recommended another. It was YouTube just recommended to him Rescue Rangers. He had never seen the show. I grew up with it. Y'all remember Rescue Rangers? Chip and Dale. I'll spare you. I got no pipes. I loved that show. And I was like excited to watch it with my son, and I sat down and watched it with him, and I am sad to report that show does not hold up in the slightest. Every bad guy character is just a blatant racial stereotype. There's like this Italian mafioso character with the double-breasted suit and the hat with the feather, and it'd be a shame if something would have happened to your nuts. And then there was like an Asian mouse character with like the white patty hat and the buck teeth. It was bad. Just a few steps away. Oh, whatever. And it's not bad. Like, it's better than the shit like our parents were watching. Like 9 out of 10 doctors smoke Camel Light cigarettes. The healthy cigarette. And then we wonder why boomers have trouble trusting TV doctors when Fauci tells them, yo, the vaccine is totally safe. Where was I? They say that like LeBron can't be GOAT. LeBron can't be GOAT. Sure, he donated $50 million to kids in need. But what the kids really should be looking up to is a leader like Michael Jordan, a gambling-addicted alcoholic who never threw himself behind a philanthropic cause and likely got his father killed because he refused to pay his gambling debts to the mafia. That's the GOAT right there. It's more of a womp, 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 but all right. I'll try to get out on an up note. I'll get out on an up note. Guys, the last year has kind of sucked. It's been bad. It's really sucked. But everybody who's here and everybody who's alive watching this today made it through. So give it up to your hand for yourselves for making it through this shit. We're on the back end of this. This next summer, this next year, this next decade is about to be lit as fuck. How do I know? Precedent. The 1918 flu. Killed 50 million people the world over. And there were only like 2 billion people on the planet at the time. But after the dust settled on that shit, The people that were left standing ushered in the Roaring 20s, an era of excess, rebuilding, saying fuck the police in the face of prohibition, and Art Deco for some reason. I'm more of a mid-century modern guy, but to each his own. Betty Boop too, yeah, man. So guys, get ready. It's about to be Roaring 20s 2.0 out this bitch. We're gonna have Kevin throw a great Gatsby-themed comedy show in here. The champagne will be cheap, but whatever. We'll pour a bunch of that shit into those shallow champagne glasses that were so popular in the 20s. Pour some out for our brothers and sisters that couldn't be there. And then hug tight, firm grip, cheek to cheek, all of our brothers and sisters that could. With no masks, no condoms, lots of weed, lots of blow, just raw dog human interaction. I love every one of you. I'm Michael Wolcott. Good night.
Yeah, keep it going for Michael Wolcott and all the comics you've seen tonight. Thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Kevin Lance Murray. You have been a blessing. I'd like to give a special shout out to the Lifted Shop DC, who provided us with this wonderful space and the wonderful space mentally, physically, and spiritually to provide this performance. Shout out to them. Please check out the liftedshopdc.com for all your cannabis needs, as well as listenvision.com for all your production needs, all your radio show needs, all your goddamn podcast needs. Oh, you need a stage that lights up? You need to rent a room with a stage that lights up? Come to Listen Vision. Oh, you want to see the Hip Hop Museum? You want to see some of the greatest artifacts in hip hop history? Come to the Hip Hop Museum. Where's that at? Listen Vision. Bitch. Kevin Lance Murray, I'm out. Let's go. Hey.